Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Underdeveloped. Today we are watching
Coming to America.
the Eddie Murphy classic, starring older Kunta Kinte, played by John Amos. Well, John Amos played Kunta Kinte of the older version in the original Roots. We also have James Earl Jones.
Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall. You know, so you have a couple big names in this. And also, forgot his name, but the guy that's in Baskets, he plays the mother. The thing about this film is that majority of the main cast is still alive.
Yes.
And that's a big reason why they're doing the sequel. Okay, so basically, I grew up on this film. I've seen this film like thousands of times. When I was growing up, I was watching Eddie Murphy a lot. I grew up in Eddie Murphy. I grew up watching The Haunted Mansion, Daddy Daycare, Dr. Dolittle, Nutty Professor. Went into Boomerang with Halle Berry and Robin Givens. Also, I've and Coming to America was part of that. I see Trading Places much later, and Beverly Hills Cop I've seen loosely, but definitely Coming to America was one of the bigger ones. That was one of his younger films. On top of like watching his comedy specials, like that movie was a big part of my childhood, and I've watched it a lot of times. So in this reaction, you're looking at him. He is the fresh face.
Yeah.
He has never seen this film before.
I've never have.
All right, so without further ado, let's get into Coming to America. Beautiful music. The ponytail. I can't be that comfortable sleeping like that.
Like what?
It's like that in one place. If that was me, I'll be so like rambunctious. I'll be so sleeping off the bed. Like I'll be hanging off the bed, covers all over the place. Like that'll be me. Like I can never just sleep that perfectly.
Happy birthday, Your Highness.
Yes, it is my birthday.
They're that pretentious.
Birthday. Do you think perhaps just once I might use the bathroom by myself?
Most amusing, sir. White buzz!
Oh, white buzz? Censors.
Something is being blurred out.
I keep forgetting that it's rated R.
I didn't know this was rated R.
Come on, it has to be. You think that P-13 showing titties?
Oh, of course not.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
He is so disenchanted.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't let the dude brush his own teeth. I love the sink though. I just love the design of the place. The design is so like elegant, but it's still like this place is like the colors is very Caribbean. I'm from the Caribbean, so these are very Caribbean colors. Like that little tealish color, the pearl, the African design and wardrobe is like it's very cool. It's like Black Panther, like very cultured, but it's also very elegant and royal and regal.
His Highness must be very excited today.
Why is that, huh?
Today is your 21st birthday, which means you meet your wife to be.
Well, I'm curious, but I'm...
Yeah, he sure looks 21 alright.
I know, right? Dude, I was like 28 or 30.
Yeah.
Something I never got. Like 21 is so young. Why you be married at 21 for? Like, I couldn't believe that far. James Earl Jones. God.
Oh, this is a Citizen K moment with that long ass table.
Yeah. Oh, you a fan of James Earl Jones?
Who isn't?
I'm just asking.
Dude, he's Mufasa and Darth Vader. Who can hate this man?
But I know you're not a fan of Star Wars as much as Star Trek, though.
I mean, I grew up with Star Wars. Darth Vader is the shit.
Okay, cool. And he also played one of the world's first boxers, first black boxers.
Even cooler.
Jack Johnson. Yeah, that's when he was young. He looked a lot different. He's all bulked up and stuff.
I imagine he didn't gain the weight back then.
Yeah. But he's been fat for like 40-something years now. But
No, he has been.
But it is a moment in his acting career where he was like a bulky dude.
He certainly is quiet this morning.
He looks sad.
I say I love the King's outfit. He looks great.
Like, he looks like he took over this whole country by force.
Yeah, right.
This is a military dictatorship, boy.
Yeah. But he looks like a rich general.
Yeah, he does.
Like that's obviously gold.
Is something troubling you,
The hat
my
is
son?
fire.
No, Father.
They need communication.
Son, please.
Yes.
I
Yes.
am more than the exalted ruler of this land and the master of all I survey. I am also a concerned dad.
And the Queen's outfit is just splendid.
Well, Father.
Like the wardrobe in this is just amazing.
It looks as if he's coming down here to talk to us. Wait right there, Akeem. Rose bearers!
Yeah.
Akeem, come, sit.
Now, my son. You've grown a mustache.
Joffrey, it has been a year.
So, what is it, my son?
He
Well,
does
Father,
not see.
first of all, it is things like this.
Like what?
The rose petals.
What is the matter, dear? You are the son of a king. Why should you not walk on the petals of roses?
But Mother, if there were no rose petals, I would still be the son of a king.
Then it is settled. From this day forth, anyone who throws roses at my son's feet will answer to me.
It's not just that, it's everything. The cooking, the pampering, the dressing, the bathing.
I gotta say one thing. It'd be a lot funnier if the father of the king was a known tyrant. Telling me this shit. I'm
I mean,
hilarious.
to be honest, like, he looks like, even how he's dressed, he looks like he is.
It never specified it in the film, but I'll just be the judge of that as times go. But it never been specified that he was that.
Maybe not, but that's clearly the inspiration behind his
Just
design.
for once,
Yeah,
I'd
for
like
sure.
to cook for myself and take care of myself, dress myself, wipe my own backside. And why? Why can't I find my own wife?
Aha! So that's it. We've gone to a great deal of trouble to select for you a very fine wife. Since the day she was born, she was taught to walk and speak and think as a queen.
But Father, what if I do not love her?
It is normal to feel anxiety about meeting your queen.
When I first met your father, I was terrified.
I must admit, I was frightened too.
I was so nervous, I became nauseous. But over the years, I have grown to love your father very much.
So, you see, my son,
Yeah, lucky.
there is a very fine line between love and nausea.
I understand. But when I marry, I want the woman to love me for who I am, not because of what I am.
And who are you?
I am a man who has never tied his own shoes before.
Wrong. You are a prince who has never tied his
It's
shoes.
very true.
Believe me, I tied my own shoes once. It is an overrated experience.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Arsenio.
Another beautiful day in Zamunda.
And, Semi, what is it now?
That wasn't a good
You look
performance right there.
especially
Radiant today, Your Grace.
Is that so, Sonny?
Yes, I was just remarking to my mother the other day what lovely skin the Queen has.
Weird, bro.
Sonny, do you not have somewhere you should go?
Yes, I was just about to take the birthday boy for his daily workout. Excuse me, Father. And Mother.
Have a good day, my son.
Coming through. Excuse me, out of the way.
Beautiful.
Greetings, great prince. Presenting Miss Amani Aziz.
That's
That's actually kind of fat shaming here. That's not actually not nice. I don't think that would work in modern day. Sparkling.
She sparkles.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever, a queen who'll do whatever His Highness desires. She's your queen to be, a vision of perfection, an object of affection to quench your royal fire.
What if a king falls over a white woman? That would be a funny ass plot.
That would be funny.
How would they react? You know what I mean? That's it'd be like Jungle Fever but with royalty.
Completely free from infection.
Yeah. They could be one of my uncles and aunties from Trinidad.
May I talk to you alone for a moment, please?
That's not something anyone wants to hear right now.
No, I know, right?
For a moment.
The house is just sparkling, just glistening.
Mm-hmm.
She wearing carrots. She got carrots on her body. Look how long that shit is.
So,
Am I not all you dreamed I would be?
oh, you're fine. Beautiful. It's just that if we're going to be married, I thought we should talk to each other, get to know each other.
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
Yes, I know this.
That's not
I would
creepy at
like
all.
to know about you.
Yeah.
What do you like to do?
Whatever you like.
Her hair is beautiful.
What kind of music do you like?
Whatever kind of music you like.
Her hair is gorgeous.
Do you have a favorite food?
Yes.
Good. What is your favorite food?
Whatever food you like.
This is impossible. Listen, from this moment on, I command you not to obey me.
No.
Are you saying that no matter what I tell you to do, you will do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Anything I say, you do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Bark like a dog.
Damn, this bitch got no self-esteem.
Woof, woof.
She was literally trained to be his bride. She's like, she's a servant. She's subservient to him. Yeah.
Make a noise like an orangutan.
I feel bad for her. She had no life to be.
He walks in on it.
It's like she has no, like,
I know.
there's like no, like, I feel so sad for her.
She has no sense of self.
She's the most tragic character ever. She was really grazed and groomed to serve somebody else. She has no individuality within her. Mm-hmm. It's so sad. She's like a robot. You might as well give her a sex bot. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Literally.
Make a noise like
I see the two of you are getting along.
Excuse me, Imani, for a moment.
She's still doing it.
Fine girl, isn't she? I told you not to worry.
You're still hearing her.
Father. About this wedding.
The guests are waiting, Your Majesty.
Let them wait. I'm talking to my son.
So what do you guys say? The dude does love his son.
Son, I know we never had to talk about this, but I always assumed that you had sex with your bathers. I know I do.
It's not that. It's just that I'm 21 years old. And I have never left Zamunda. I have yet to experience what the outside world has to offer.
Ah, so you want to sow your royal oats?
No, it's not that. It's
You're right. Get out, see the world, enjoy yourself, fulfill every erotic desire, and in 40 days, you will come back and marry your money.
His father's an enabler.
You settled.
Yo, if the father like him, you're surprised that he won't grow up to become like a real spoiled brat.
I know, right?
It's an excellent idea.
40 days of fornication. Sit. I have something else in mind. Tell no one of this. I intend to find my bride.
What is wrong with the one you have now? When you saw her, tell me you did not want to rip her clothes off right then and there.
I want a woman that's going to arouse my intellect as well as my loins.
Where will you find such a woman?
In America.
The land is so big. The choice is so infinite. Where shall we go? Los Angeles or New York?
That is so. The land is so big. 2 options.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he doesn't have 8 guards with him or anything.
Right?
Halt! You dumb fuck! Take us to Queens at once.
Okay, now what the fuck do you want?
We desire a room.
You better not be wasting my time. You got money?
Come on, look.
Look at him.
Come on in, gentlemen.
You couldn't tell the way they just dressed, dude.
Yeah, look at them gold chains. They have shit.
That was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And all the luggage is all Louis Vuitton, by the way.
Excuse me if I was brusque, but sometimes we get boo-boos in here without a dollar to their name.
I mean, look at the way they
Obviously,
dressed.
you gentlemen came in on another boat.
Racist.
We seek meager
Extremely racist.
accommodations.
Excuse me.
We require a room that is very poor.
Hey, Stu, your rent's due, motherfucker. And don't be pulling that falling down the stairs shit on me, you hear? Are you conscious? Shoot.
He's He ain't trying to do right.
Yeah. He's trying to get by. He's trying to not pay his rent. That's what he's trying to do.
By suit, by creating a lawsuit. Slip and fall claims.
All right, here we are. There's only one bathroom on this floor, so you're gonna have to share it. A little bit of an insect problem, but you boys from Africa, you're used to that.
Oh, wow.
Racist.
When you
Wow.
use the elevator, it's a death trap.
It gets even more racist in this movie.
Now, this is the place that I was telling you about. It's real fucked up. Got just one window facing a brick wall. Surrendered to a blind man.
There's like blood and shit. There's blood and shit stains on the wall.
Well, of course it is.
Fucking rodent.
Of course it is.
It's chalk outline.
It's caution tape, bro. It's caution tape. Yeah.
We will take the room.
Damn, Akeem.
Behold, Sidney, life, real life, a thing that we have been denied for far too long. Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, fuck you! Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
I've got a secret. I worship the devil.
She's a keeper. She's a keeper.
That's the first thing she said.
That's the problem. I can't find a man that can satisfy me.
Yeah, well, you know, baby, I'm almost single. My husband's on death row.
All right, fellas. Now, your first job every morning will be to sweep this walkway. Then, I want you to wash
When I
all
first
the
saw this, I
windows.
laughed my ass
Real
off.
good, too.
So I'm surprised.
Don't leave no
That's the
streaks.
sound I'm asking.
But because it's a different name.
Nigga literally had the audacity to rip off McDonald's.
So I mean, fucking Jake and Josh had the audacity to drive off Coca-Cola.
No way, this is the world McDonald's exist.
Oh, so McDonald's.
Yes!
Oh,
That's
so
what makes it-
McDonald's
yes!
legit exists.
Yes! That's what I laughed my ass off.
I thought it was just that thing that people that were like,
No! That's the whole thing.
wow, that's like crazy close. Even though the logo is very similar.
Hey, hey, what are you doing? Get the hell out of here hand before I bust that camera. Look, me and the McDonald's people, we got this little misunderstanding. See, they're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's. They got the golden arches. Mine is the golden arcs. See, they got the Big Mac.
Yeah, when I first started to see that, I cried laughing.
Golden Arch.
Not do that.
Wow.
Like, you have the audacity to rip up McDonald's word for word. I'm like, I do not buried to the ground yet. It's a creep.
If I were and I saw that outside my window, I would be really, really uncomfortable. He's doing it inside the office. While she's working.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
This is awkward humor for awkward humor is a thing.
I am Akeem.
It's nice to meet you, Akeem.
I have recently been placed in charge of garbage. Do you have any that requires disposal?
No, it's totally empty.
Well, when it fills up, don't be afraid to call me. I'll come take it out most urgently.
That's good to know.
Just let yourself flow so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let yourself go.
Man, I feel like they picked the douchiest looking person they could find.
I know, right?
Daryl! Yo. Hey, you looking sharp, kid. Hey, how about a mixed shake? I believe strawberries.
That's his.
Strawberry. Lisa's in the back. She's
Straw
waiting for you.
dick.
Come on.
Yep.
He's making the cute face around him.
Yep.
Mr. McDowell.
What is it?
Sir, I was wondering, did you happen to catch the professional football contest on television last night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was most exhilarating. The Giants of New York took on the Packers of Green Bay. And in the end, the Giants triumphed by kicking an oblong ball made of pigskin to a big 8. It was a most gripping victory.
Son, I'm just gonna tell you this one time.
Yes, sir.
You want to keep working here. Stay off the drugs.
Stay off the drugs.
Ha! Old basketball shorts.
Why don't you take off your jacket, Akeem?
He has a real crispy kind of jacket on.
In your face, right?
The Soglo.
Yeah.
Isn't that better?
Yes, thank you very much.
Wearing clothes must be a new experience for you.
What?
Are
Wow.
you able to follow
Told you.
me?
Wow.
Oh,
He's
yes.
dick.
I'm following the game quite well.
And racist. People are good, but people are very racist in this
What
movie.
kind of games do you
Yeah.
play in Africa? Chase the monkey.
No, we play football. I believe you call it soccer.
Oh, yeah, right. Soccer. But that's a real cute sport. Especially the way y'all bounce that ball off your heads. You know, personally, I don't like any sport where you don't use your hands.
How fair.
Yes! What are you doing? It's just a hat.
Yes, this is my favorite part of the game. Will you excuse me for a moment, please? Excuse me. I'll be back in a minute.
What a prick.
What a dick.
She's annoyed him.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It is you! I cannot believe it! Oh. Greetings, Your Highness!
Please stop bowing, please.
I am a loyal citizen of Zamunda!
Yes, but you're going to spill your beverages.
This is the greatest day of my life.
Yes, it was very nice meeting you two. Excuse me.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of there now.
Please! May I just have my picture taken with you?
I've never seen this.
I will cherish this experience for the rest of my life.
I love their reactions.
The rest of my life.
Who was that?
Just the man I met in the restroom.
Yeah.
Hey, Akeem. So did you have a good time at the game?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
I hope Daryl didn't offend you. Sometimes he can be pretty obnoxious.
Well, he cannot help it.
Sit down, take a break for a minute.
Thank you.
You know, you're a very unusual guy. I've never seen anybody take so much pride in mopping a floor.
He who would learn to fly one day must first learn to stand and walk. One cannot fly into flying. That is not mine, that is Nietzsche's.
See, that's what I mean.
See?
Most of the guys who work here don't go around quoting Nietzsche.
Hey, Sam. Oh, fuck. He's backing.
Everybody shut up and do what I say. Get the money out. Stay cool. Nobody gets hurt. Take the money out. All of it. Don't stall me, fat boy. Let's go. Come on. You're wasting my time now. Come on. Come on. Anybody move out, blow your fucking head off. What are you looking at, buddy? Come on! Stop stalling! Come on! Don't stall me! All of it! Come on, come on!
Excuse me for a moment. It would be wise for you to put the weapon down.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Please refrain from using any further obscenities in the presence of these people.
What?
I've warned you. I'll be forced to thrash you.
Fuck you!
Smell like you looking at him.
Freeze, you diseased rhinoceros pizzle.
Hey, fellas. I gotta tell you, I'm real proud of the job you did in there today. You know, we've been hit by that guy 5 times. But I got a feeling he won't be coming back.
5 times you didn't up with security or anything?
I mean,
that many times?
I think he's that cheap.
Leave Sunday night over.
Must be.
I'm having a little get-together at my house. I've just heard some news that makes me a very happy man. Sammy, please. Champagne.
Thank you.
Okay, go on, get out of here. Go on. Now, as you all know, Daryl and Lisa have been going together for quite some time. But I'm pleased to announce that just a few moments ago, Daryl here popped the big question.
So when did he do that?
And Lisa happily accepted.
I don't think she was there for that conversation.
Yeah, she wasn't around.
Wow.
he's devastated.
So as it turns out, this has become an engagement party. Right? Amen. Praise the Lord.
She looks pissed.
To the bride and groom.
To the bride and groom. To the bride and groom.
Don't blame him.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand. Because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel.
What the fuck is this dude's problem?
Get off the island, Lord.
I want to talk to you now.
This arranged marriage going up in
Next
here?
time you and my father decide to get together to plan my life, I wish you'd let me in on it.
It's not like...
Don't touch me.
But baby, it's our engagement party.
What?
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is the moon. You don't get arranged marriages.
Yeah, arranged marriages in like 1980s America? That's weird.
Yeah, like...
That's super uncommon.
Would you like some champagne?
No, thanks. I really don't feel like celebrating. Wait. Sit down and keep me company. If you're gonna hang out with me, you gotta loosen up again.
Well, I can be loose. See?
Much better.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm just not gonna be pressured into marriage. Not by Daryl, or my father, or anybody.
I understand completely. In my country, they arrange many marriages, and I don't feel anyone should get married out of obligation.
You're right. I mean, how could I have even considered marrying a guy like Daryl?
I wanted the same thing.
He was so furious back there. You don't think I overreacted, do you?
The first reaction is usually the correct one.
You know, you're very easy to talk to. I feel like I could tell you anything.
Okay, just bone already.
Hey, King, we need some more champagne over here.
I almost forgot that I was here in a domestic capacity.
Well, thanks for listening to me, Akeem. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Lisa McDowell.
Hey, be careful. I think my sister likes you.
Somebody else likes him too.
I have a date with Lisa. Isn't that wonderful?
He thought I was good at the story. Isn't that wonderful?
Uh-oh. No.
Oh, did he come down? Did James Earl come down himself?
The God has descended upon the earth. The king has arrived. Now that's a detail. That's how Kim should arrive.
Yeah, that's how I was expecting. They brought the fucking flower girls? Why? Why'd they bring them?
We'll see. That's what. Anyway, he walks.
Is him wearing a lion around him kind of like suicide?
What do you mean?
Because he's Mufasa. That reaction.
Your Majesty, what are you doing here? I received your telegram. What is Akeem?
He went out. So how was your flight? Comfortable, I trust?
Your only job was to look after Akeem. How could you let him come to such a pass?
Hakim will not listen to me. He's gone quite mad, Your Majesty.
Sammy, you have disgraced yourself, and you must be punished. You will confine yourself to our royal suite at the Waldorf Astoria. And see that he puts on some decent attire. And I want you to bathe him thoroughly.
Oh no, how torturous. How awful.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
That's how rich they are. That's
Oh,
torture.
Zamunda. That's where you're from, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
What's it like?
Oh, you would love it there. It's the most beautiful place on earth. And people are very friendly.
Yeah, from your perspective.
You they would treat like a queen.
Quite literally.
Very literally. The royal family.
Then let them see it. Lisa, let us go.
Now?
Yes. Right now.
I love theme music.
It's like he's here for war, bitch. McDonald's operation manual.
There's some people here to see you.
They're not from McDonald's, are they?
I don't think so.
Imagine it was, that'd be funny.
You know, the reason for this, right, is because he knows McDonald's is like, you know, like the so how McDonald's came about, and it was a very much success. They built themselves from the ground up. So he's trying to do the same exact thing because he's tired of being poor. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do exactly what McDonald's did. I'm gonna become the next McDonald's." McDonald's.
What can I do for you?
This is King Jaffe Joffer, ruler of Zamunda. He is searching for his son Akeem.
Your son?
Yes, my son, the prince.
Prince? Are you serious?
Prince Akeem is the sole heir to the throne of Zamunda.
I always knew there was something special about that boy.
Can you tell us where he might be?
Oh, yes, he's out with my lovely daughter, Lisa.
Oh, okay. Now it's like
I'm
he's out with
staying at
lovely
the Waldorf
daughter.
Astoria. When you see him, call me.
I'll tell him you're here.
No. Do not alert him to my presence.
Such a boss.
I shall deal with him myself.
Yep, now
Good to see you too.
family.
Come on inside, have a little drink.
Because he got the money.
Because he got the money.
You got time for one drink. Have a seat. Get out of here, dog. You know, you and I, we don't spend enough time talking.
Well, perhaps some other time, so I really have to get going.
Oh, no, sit down. I'll be right back with that drink. No, have a seat right here. Hey, look, did you want ice in that?
You want ice now? You don't think have a drink?
Yeah.
Wow, did they get here that fast?
I wish, right?
Oh, God.
Lisa, I must leave.
Is something wrong, Akeem?
I promise I will tell you when the time is right. But now I must go. Tell your father goodbye for me.
Weird.
Where's the king?
He said he had to leave.
Well, he can't leave.
What is going on? And why are you being so nice to Akeem all of a sudden?
I like the boy.
My,
What are you up to?
What? Nothing.
Well, he never disliked him.
He
He just
changed his
he was
mind,
rich.
doesn't he?
yeah.
Daddy?
You know, you two make a beautiful couple, Lisa.
Daddy?
He's a real fine young man.
Dad?
Okay, Lisa. He's rich. He is rich.
What?
He's got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
I love when I'm close. It was like perfectly ironed, and then in the wider shot, it's crumpled as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa, you did it this time. You hit the jackpot.
What did you tell her?
It is of no consequence. We shall return to Zamunda at once.
I will not leave without Lisa.
So you do care for her.
Mother, I love her.
Then go after her.
Akeem! Akeem! I forbid you!
Put a sock in it, Joffrey. The boy is in love.
sucking it, Joffrey.
But you're sucking it, Joffrey.
Lisa. Lisa.
Just leave me alone.
Lisa, please. I love you.
What about the woman you're supposed to marry?
I do not love her. Why do you think I came to America?
Oh, your father told me to sow your royal oats.
Sounds like such a New Yorker.
I came to America to find
To sell
my
your
bride.
royal oats.
I came to Queens to find you.
So why did you lie to me then? Why didn't you just tell me you were Prince?
Because I wanted you to love me for who I am.
I'm not sure who you are.
I'm the man you fell in love with. Should it matter that I'm a prince?
It shouldn't, but
Just tell me you didn't love me when you thought I was a goat herder. And I will never bother you again.
it just wouldn't work out. We're too different. You're royalty, for God's sake.
You want me to renounce my throne? I will. From this moment on, I renounce my throne. I am no longer the Prince of Zamunda. I renounce my throne.
Okay.
Does this make you happy?
Everybody's involved in this now.
Yeah.
It's their story now.
Can't let you do that.
I do not care about my crime. All I care about is you. Marry me, Lisa.
So what do you think?
Go on, honey. Take a chance.
Look, I'm sorry, I can't. Why I can't.
I mean, they just started dating, so. Just catching dirt off the floor.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's very effective. It's very effective way to be both a bride and a maid. Yeah, saw that coming. Oh, come on. It's so not a surprise.
Oh, no. Still want to give it away.
Your Highness, we have not come to that part yet.
They ain't stopping.
Yeah, they didn't even bone yet. They didn't even... This is not after me.
No.
What did he tell her?
Would you really have given up all of this just for me?
Of course. If you like, we can give it all up now.
Why would you? Wealth and power? That was coming to America.
Yes, we have come to America.
So, what do you think?
Oh, that was good. Funny.
You think it's one of his best movies?
Oh no, this is worse than Fleur Nash. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is good.
No, realistic. Like, where rank this amongst all the Eddie Murphy films you've watched?
I'd say it's one of the better ones. Definitely make top 5.
Top 5? So what's in your top 5?
Well, Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop, the two Shreks, the first two Shreks.
Alright, and then Coming to America now. But for me, like, yeah, like, you know, I grew up on this film. You know, I watched this film like 100 times, so just know this film inside out. Like, as I got older, like, growing up, I kind of took it as it was. Like, it was like shrine of, like, you know, this is a perfect comedy. You know what I mean? But as I got older, I'm like, you know, there's certain things I would have done differently. Like you brought up a good point at the beginning. Why wasn't Eddie Murphy like? Why is he like? Why does he know what he wants so bad? You know what I mean? Like
so it's like off rip. He already knows exactly what he wants.
Because you know he wrote the film, so he's acting like somebody that wrote the film. You know what I mean? Like he's like ahead of the ball. It's like he's supposed to be somewhat ignorant. You know what I mean? Like he supposed to know what he wants, but doesn't know how to express it. You know what I mean? He's just going to New York to find somebody. And on top of that, it's like I don't like the fact that he got released at the end because it makes so much like a Hollywood ending. You know what I mean? It's like it'd be realistic because I'm like, first off, she's young. She just met you, and then she learned this big secret. You think she's gonna marry you just like that? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it shouldn't even be about the girl. It should be about his independence. The whole problem is that he can't. It's never really about him finding a bride. It's about him like winning a sense of self. You know what I mean? Like,
thing is, they're both kind of tied together.
Yeah, it is, but that shouldn't solve his problems. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still going back to royalty. You know what I mean?
Like, that's why I'm surprised they took this song for a sequel, because I think it'd be interesting to see what their actual married life would have been like.
Yeah, right? You know, that should have been a sequel. It should have been a... But not in America, there's some different, but...
Yeah, it'd be like one just in Zamunda.
Yeah. Yeah, married in Zamunda, some shit. That would have been good. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why they did that. But, hey, I still enjoyed it. Still was great.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a good movie.
Yeah, just it's one of the funny ass scenes. Like the whole McDowell's thing is just so hilarious. I knew this movie kind of went quick, at least when it got to, like the midpoint. From the midpoint to the end, it kind of went fast.
Kind of did
in terms of like just like at least I don't want for at least like a montage of like, you know what I mean, there's them like getting together, them actually forming a relationship, having sex. You know, even revealing the secret and then realizing that she may not be able to chalk up to living as a queen. You know what I mean? Like, we could have went for another 2.5 hours. To me, it could have went for about 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could have easily fallen. It could have easily fallen between that 2 to 2.5 hour range.
You know, absolutely. It could have benefited for a little more time.
Yeah, because like that is one thing. Like I do like the scenes they share together, but I don't. But I would just like I just want more of them.
Yeah, exactly. But that's my thing.
Because like I think those are like some of the. Like those scenes with them two together, that's like the heart of the movie. That's the heart and soul of the movie, and it's beautiful.
Beautiful, and I buy their and I just like things that they talk about. You know, just about like, you know what I mean, like independence. Because they both people that they're parallel. You know what I mean, like her father wanted to be somebody that she's not, and the father wants him to be somebody that he's not. You know what I'm saying? So they both people that so that makes their relationship work because they're both seeking independence.
Exactly,
and to be their own person.
Like, even though they have these completely different backgrounds, they have the same journey.
Exactly. And I love how the relationship is so real because even without him being a prince, he still sees him as somebody that could be worthy of a prince because she sees this inner glow. You know what I mean? She's able to smoke him out. You know
she sees there's just something special about him.
Exactly. And she notices that, you know? Okay, so our review for Coming to America. What are we giving this on the report card?
This is a tough one. It's definitely good, so it's definitely a higher mark, but that being said, there are some things that we would like to see. Like, we would like to see some stuff go longer.
3.7,
I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking like 6, 3.6, 3.7, something like that.
Yeah, so you're on this... Like,
somewhere around that area.
3.7.
I think that's perfectly fine.
3.6, 3.7 for me, sure. It's definitely higher, but it's a few things they could work on to improve the movie.
Yeah,
sure.
It could have been better, but what we have here is very good.
The pacing for the second half of the movie could have been better. And more scenes with Lisa and because to me they didn't have enough time together.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough to where it's not completely unsatisfying, but I just want more.
It's not enough to justify that ending, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I get that. And it'd be more powerful if he didn't get married and he just found his own sense of independence. And he said, "Fuck, I'm staying in America. I'm rocking out." Could have done that too.
Yeah,
you know, because the whole point was at his core was that he just wanted to be independent. Yes, it was tied into his love story, but it's more than just that.
Really,
you know
I think like to his core, he just wanted somebody to like see him for who he was, not see him just as this because he didn't feel like he earned all the shit he was getting. He wanted to earn it.
That's why he is that because he just pampered. I'm like nobody's gonna like see like my value's tied into my crown, and I'm like the crown is not who I am. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. That was like that's definitely like the biggie for sure. You know so.
Yeah.
But given that is our review. And if you like this reaction and review, give a thumbs up. And
give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell because we're going all in on all this, like all these movies in February. We have a lot of stuff to show you.
A lot more coming, so stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
Peace out.
Later.